Hi everyone, I'm Fran Andre and I run the Soul of the City Gospel Choir in Exeter. Really delighted to be invited onto Singing Mamas today. Beautiful network run by beautiful people, for beautiful people. And yeah, it was a really gorgeous session. Thank you for sharing it with me if you were there. And if you weren't, I hope you can share a bit of it now with us. So Amazing Grace was written in 1772 by English poet and clergyman John Newton. The music, the traditional tune, was added in 1779, and the version that I'm going to sing and teach today is the Sam Cooke version. So Sam Cooke re-recorded this in a gospel reggae style, 1963, and then that was arranged by Tony Backhouse, who is a wonderful teacher and supporter of gospel music from New Zealand. So the original song, John Newton, he was a slave trader. He was in the Navy for a large part of his early years, and then he went into the slave trade. And I think it's really important to actually take a moment just to feel what that actually was. So the taking of human life, the uprooting of people from their native land, their families, their lives, their dignity, taking them across the seas to a faraway land and putting them in shackles and chains and asking them to work completely for nothing and to be completely enslaved. And I feel like it's really important for me to just put that context front and centre. And I'm so passionate in my life at the moment about what I call racial unity work. I'm a mixed heritage woman. My mum is English, my dad is Mauritian. And I feel really passionately about bringing this issue further to light now of systemic racism that sadly is still in our world, and people of colour are still negatively influenced by this. And I want to play my part, and I hope I can inspire you to play your part too in really doing the deep work of inquiring into how we uphold this system and what we can do to change it so everybody feels welcome, loved and included to be exactly as they are. So this song came from John Newton being on a slave trade voyage, and his vessel was taken by a huge violent storm just off the coast of Ireland. He thought he was going to die. Everybody on the ship thought they were going to die. He cried out for mercy from God, and he felt God heard him. And that's when he felt the seed of this prayer come through, the words coming through. It was then later set to the music that we all know, the traditional tune. One really interesting thing about this for me is it took John Newton 34 years from this experience where he says that he felt that he saw the light and he needed to do his part, play his part in abolishing the slave trade. And it took him 34 years, which is amazing to me, to actually follow through with that, which I think is testament to how hard it is sometimes, even when we know something is right, to really go against the habit and the comfort of the situation we know, to really fight for what's right. So it took him 34 years, but then he published a pamphlet which said this: "It will always be a subject of humiliating reflection to me that I was once an active instrument in a business at which my heart now shudders. It will always be a subject of humiliating reflection to me that I was once an active instrument in a business at which my heart now shudders." Yeah. And for me, that's the central point of this song and why I wanted to bring this as a prayer for those people and what they suffered, and for a prayer to redeem and to change. Yeah. So I'm just going to teach you all the parts now, and then I'm going to play the song and we can all sing it through. So just to give you a little sense of it, this is how it begins. Yeah, so when we're singing this, I really want to encourage you to come into your heart and to really feel the song and the words and the power of them and the story of the song. Yeah, so I'm just going to teach you the parts one by one for now. This is the main tune, the alto part. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing here's the top, soprano. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Saved a soul like me. Ooh, here's the tenor. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Saved a soul like me. Ooh. Now different words. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound it is. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound it is. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Oh, amazing grace, amazing grace. Oh, my Lord, my Lord. Oh, hear me in my prayer for unity. Oh, how sweet the sound. Oh, amazing grace, amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Amazing grace, how sweet it is. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Saved a soul like me. Ooh. Saved a soul like me. Ooh. Saved a soul like me. Ooh. Amazing grace. Thank you.